The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And in this match, Ronda Rousey must compete with one hand tied behind her back.
The eyes of the world are on Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the Elimination Chamber, and when the lights are the brightest, no one shines brighter than the opportunity herself.
Introducing first, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair, a 13-time world champion. And we know that she will defend her SmackDown Women's title in 6 weeks at WrestleMania against one of her opponents tonight in this tag team match, Ronda Rousey, who won the Royal Rumble.
Gotta believe you're Charlotte Flair right now. You're thinking this is a chance to send a bit of a physical message to my WrestleMania opponent of what's to come in 6 weeks.
It's much deeper than that, Saxton. While most play checkers, Charlotte Flair plays chess. Charlotte Flair already has a strategy for WrestleMania. She begins implementing it tonight.
It was back to the Women's Royal Rumble match last month. It came down to Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. Ronda will eliminate Charlotte to gain the opportunity to choose which champion she faces in Dallas in 6 weeks, and Ronda chose Charlotte Flair.
This is a different Charlotte Flair than the last time Ronda Rousey was around WWE. Charlotte Flair on a whole other level these days.
And our tag team partner from Shamrock, New Jersey, Sonya Deville!
While some people may not be fans of authority, you have no choice but to respect Sonya Deville. Even for the fact that she's coming to this matchup with an injured arm.
Respect Sonya Deville, someone who abuses their power, takes advantage of their position in this company? Are we supposed to respect that?
Let's remind everyone why Sonya Deville is actually wearing a sling tonight, courtesy of the armbar of Ronda Rousey a few weeks ago. So at least things are going to be even tonight. Deville in a sling and Rousey with her arm tied behind her back. Sonya Deville's only had a handful of matches over the past year and a half. She spent more time harassing WWE superstar Naomi.
Guiding, I would say, is probably a preferential term for that. Guiding the careers of the superstars on Raw and SmackDown so that they can succeed to the highest level.
And doing so without any bias, right, Corey? Treating everyone fairly, as you would think a WWE official should do.
And their opponents, first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Well, Corey, we had the opportunity a week ago yesterday to call an absolutely incredible match. It may have been the match of Naomi's career as she battled Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And it was that match where Ronda Rousey said she gained so much respect for the two-time women's champion.
Ronda Rousey's certainly not the only one. I would dare say the entire WWE universe, if they didn't already, learned what Naomi is truly capable of, in that the glow nearly knocked Charlotte Flair off of the SmackDown Women's throne on multiple occasions. An unbelievable effort from Naomi. But ultimately, all that's remembered is what is reflected in the record books.
That was a win by Charlotte Flair.
Naomi, so much pent-up emotion from 7 months of hardship caused by one Sonya Deville.
And her tag team partner, she is the winner of the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble match, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
the same judo gi that she won the bronze medal in the 2008 Olympics back in Beijing. That is what Ronda is wearing to the ring tonight, including her black belt. She is a 6-time black belt.
Listen, I understand that Ronda's incredibly confident in her abilities, but this is just nuts.
Well, Ronda's the one who said in an interview that she could beat Sonya Deville with one arm tied behind her back.
That's a bold statement, but this could turn out to be the biggest mistake of Ronda Rousey's career. Imagine what could happen tonight.
Well, how do you apply the armbar if you have one arm?
As long as it's one-on-one with Sonya Deville, I guess it's a little bit more fair, but God forbid Ronda be in the ring when Charlotte Flair step between the ropes.
And this is another example of Sonya Deville using her influence to have this stipulation put in place here.
Stand by. Ring the bell.
Matchup underway, and Deville and Rousey will start things off.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, she's healed magically, right?
Well, Ronda with a big smile on her face. You had to expect another ruse by Sonya Deville, right?
It's almost like Ronda knew it was coming.
And Ronda does not seem to be phased at all. But I'm going to go back to the question I posed a moment ago, Corey. How do you apply the armbar if you only have one arm? Well, from behind, Deville off the distraction.
Charlotte Flair causing a slight diversion there for Ronda Rousey. Now Deville will take advantage.
And to answer your question, Cole, Ronda Rousey knows probably 2,000 ways to break anybody's arm. I'm sure she can get creative.
Just like that.
Case in
May not
point.
need an armbar. You got lethal feet and a knee in the temple.
Using the thigh of Sonya Deville as a launching pad.
And
She
Sonya
wants me.
stunned.
She wants me. You want me?
I think Ronda had better be careful what she wishes for.
And here comes the opportunity. The SmackDown Women's Champion.
What a bold move this is for Ronda Rousey. Hand tied behind her back, and she demands, she requests the SmackDown Women's Champion.
And Charlotte and tags Sonya Deville back into the ring.
It's all mind games. Already, I told you, Saxton, Charlotte Flair's already thinking about WrestleMania.
And here comes Naomi. And Naomi, who is again been harassed for so many months by Deville. Fez press right hand. Naomi got some revenge a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown and would love to continue that here tonight.
Those 7 months of misery, believe me, aren't going to go away in one night. Oh,
I
gosh!
think Naomi's forehead might have hit the...
Naomi, what now?
And we talked at Deville driving Naomi to the mat. Stacks her up, 2-count kick out. You know, Deville, we talked about her being a WWE official as we take another look here.
Ooh.
But Corey, Sonya Deville has tremendous background as a WWE superstar.
What now?
And Sonya Deville relishes every opportunity she gets to show the WWE Universe that she's not just an official, that she is a super talented competitor.
As is Naomi. Now Naomi driving Deville into the corner. Tag made. Here comes Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
One-handed Rousey, no problem.
And Ronda Rousey just bulldogging her way through Deville right now. Oh! One arm up over the top.
I told you.
The armbar.
We have to get another sling ready.
And Charlotte with a kick, and down goes Rousey. Charlotte Flair waited for her opportunity to take control of this match.
And Charlotte Flair brilliantly ramming Ronda Rousey's usable arm into the turnbuckle.
Reason she's a 13-time champion.
Sonya Deville will continue the punishment. Tag made. Here comes Flair.
And again, to your point, Corey, attacking the good arm of Ronda Rousey.
Charlotte Flair using her long legs to inflict more damage on Rousey.
One arm behind her back, trying to injure the...
Look at Charlotte Flair looking for a nice deep hammerlock. That is the free arm. And look at these elbows to the back of Rousey's neck.
And now a well-placed boot to the elbow of Ronda Rousey.
This is such a brilliant strategy by the SmackDown Women's Champion.
You saw how Charlotte waited. She waited for her moment. And DeVille now again legal. The world talking about hashtag WWE Chamber.
DeVille just teeing off on Rousey.
And I imagine this would be a completely different scenario had Ronda not had one arm tied behind her back. Sure would be a far more competitive showing for the baddest woman on the planet.
Brilliant deduction.
I mean, come on, why do you
They
think
pay me the big
DeVille?
bucks for it.
Okay.
Oh! Ronda in deep, deep trouble as DeVille and Flair continue to punish Rousey.
Hard shots, Rousey desperately trying to block, but
Do you think reality's sinking in right now for Ronda Rousey? Do you think Rousey finally, in her professional career, just feels outgunned and overmatched?
Well,
because that's the case.
she has a hand tied behind her back, Corey. Of course that's going to be the case.
And Charlotte Flair with a cheap shot to Naomi.
They're letting everyone know who's in control.
And Ronda trying to somehow fight out of the corner, but
Right now, there's only so much Ronda Rousey can do right now.
one arm behind her back, the other arm's been beaten up. Ronda with a left, another left. Ronda trying to fight out of the corner now.
Ronda needs to make a tag desperately, about halfway there. Able to free herself.
Almost there, and
So close.
Charlotte used the rope that is tying Ronda's arm behind her back to prevent Rousey from making the tag.
Rousey was just inches away from tagging Naomi.
Nice takedown by the opportunity. Oh my goodness.
And this has just been a relentless assault by Charlotte Flair.
Maybe Ronda Rousey requires a cast by the end of this one. Charlotte just dismantling the free arm of the baddest woman on the planet.
Corey, this keeps up. Ronda may be going into WrestleMania with one arm.
Oh, Rousey connects with a kick. Rocked Flair for a second.
Again, trying to drag her way to Naomi's. Separation tag. Here's Naomi. And now Naomi exploding out of the corner.
Drop kick caught DeVille right in the nose.
Naomi shifting the momentum to her team. Rocking Flair.
And sending Charlotte toward the corner.
Charlotte looking for a clothesline. Naomi for the second row
Kick. And Charlotte wisely rolling out of harm's way.
Naomi feeling the moment, about to head outside.
Oh, a corkscrew over the top rope, taking out Charlotte.
Naomi got all of the plancha on the outside. The SmackDown Women's Champion in jeopardy right now. Naomi perched up top.
Top rope for Naomi, crossbody, lateral press for the win over the champion, and a kick out by Charlotte.
Take a look at the athleticism possessed by Naomi. A fact Charlotte Flair becoming all too familiar with.
They're able to create some separation, delivering the elbow to Naomi. Naomi landing on her feet.
And now Naomi caught though by Flair.
Look at the power of Charlotte Flair.
Oh, power bomb stacks up Naomi for the win. Kick out at 2. Now Charlotte trying to spin through the figure 4, and if she can bridge into the figure 8, this could be over.
It is just a matter of time.
Oh, and Ronda Rousey, that was payback. And now DeVille from behind, dumping Rousey out of the ring.
Official trying to establish control here.
And now Sonya Deville making the tag, and Sonya's legal, as is Naomi.
This is a running knee by DeVille.
Cover by DeVille on Naomi for the win. Naomi kicks out at 2.
You can't not be impressed with Sonya Deville quarterbacking the team in that instance from the outside of the ring, letting Charlotte Flair know, I got your back. Let's try this.
DeVille just wanted to be able to say that she pinned the shoulders of Naomi.
Naomi gonna make a tag. Here comes Ronda Rousey. Ronda now legal. And Ronda going right after Sonya Deville. Using her left hand, the southpaw Rousey.
And the knee now hoisting up DeVille in the center of the ring.
And Piper's pinned by Rousey. And Ronda now. Trash talking with Flair. Ronda with an armbar in. Sonya Deville with nowhere to go, taps out.
Here are your winners by submission, the team of Naomi and the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So guys, we got an example of what Ronda Rousey's all about tonight, and she had one arm time behind her back.
It was a truly incredible display by the baddest woman on the planet, but above all, Charlotte Flair got to see up close and personal exactly what she will be dealing with on the grandest stage of them all